Come on in, Lil Debbie.
Hey guys, hey.
Hello.
Please call me Big Deb.
Big
Big Deb.
Deb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am really trying to get away from well, I am the little Debbie that you guys
The
might
Lil
be familiar
Debbie?
with. Yeah, that's not anymore when I was little, but yeah,
You
that was
were the
me.
titular Little Debbie.
That's right. Deborah Debbie of the Tennessee Debbies.
Oh my gosh. And okay,
Okay.
I know you're not here to talk about that particularly, but I
Well, it's kind of tied in with my item, but yeah, I'm trying to get away from that life.
yeah, but it's we don't really have very many celebrities. Come on, Tom.
Ugh,
Have we had any
gross.
Yes.
celebrities?
No, I
I
wouldn't call me
used
a
to
celebrity.
eat your zebra cakes and your Swiss cake rolls
Yes,
and your
thank
honey
you for
buns
not saying
all the
ho-hos and
time.
Twinkies because a lot of people get it wrong.
Did you have a bar that was like a white chocolate with raspberry, maybe?
Yeah. Those were the pinky bars.
Yeah, I've had those and I've enjoyed those very much.
I'm glad. I'm glad. They're kind of an offshoot of the Nutty Buddy. I'm talking about work too much. Sorry.
It's our fault. We were the ones gushing over the, but
Yeah, sorry, we're a little fangirling out over
Let's
here.
not
It's
talk
very
shop.
exciting.
No, that's very sweet, but we don't need to talk shop.
Whew.
let's
You
talk
know.
digital shop, eBay.com.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the item I brought in today. So here's the thing. I am pretty much done with being a baked goods celebrity. Done with that life. Uh, People aren't really eating sugar that much anymore, so
Oh
that
no.
well's kind of run dry. I'm ready to go off the grid, quite frankly, and I'm trying to buy an RV. I don't have any money left over because my parents took it all from me, and then they got uh, well, let's just say they spent a lot on where they were buried. So I had no money left. Now I need an RV to go off the grid. So I'm trying to sell stuff.
All
So
right.
Okay.
We're here for you,
here's
Big Deb.
thank you. Thank you. I feel seen. What I'm trying to sell here is this is a broken beauty pageant crown. Yeah, I actually won in a beauty pageant against the Gerber baby.
My God.
Nobody expected me to win, but I did. Anyway, so I don't know. It's a broken crown. It's a nice crown though.
So,
So what do you think?
gosh, you were in a head-to-head matchup with the Gerber baby,
That's right.
and was it a close finish, or do you know was it a unanimous decision? Did they reveal that?
No, they just tell you who won,
Okay.
but everybody thinks that, you know, my parents just paid off the judges. It's kind of why I want to get out of this life, Michael and Tom. I think you'd understand that. Um,
Yeah,
there's a
I
lot of
understand when they get
shame.
off the grid.
Yeah.
No, it must.
Anyway,
It's horrific to think everything I've ever done in my life is a product of someone using their capital to provide basically a fake results. That'd be a terrifying existence. I would want to leave that.
yeah, it's pretty inauthentic, you know. And I've been reading a lot of Brene Brown, so I'm just trying to dare greatly here and just go follow my bliss. Who says life can't always be like Burning Man, you know?
I,
Have you been to Burning Man before? I've never been. I hear
Never,
it's
no,
a
I've
lovely
never been.
time.
never been, but I feel like we could all talk about it with authority if we'd like.
Yeah. I just read a lot of things in the Atlantic about it, so I feel qualified to talk about it.
And I've seen that one episode in every sitcom where they do go to Burning Man.
Oh yeah,
So I feel like I've been there 30
yeah,
times.
totally. Yeah.
I saw a guy get set on fire once outside a horse track because he couldn't pony up. See what I did there? It's a little joke about a guy.
Wow.
That's a gambler's humor. It's like gallows
That
humor,
Scamp.
but darker.
yeah. Totally.
Now, Deb,
Yeah.
sorry,
Big
I
Deb. Big
apologize.
Deb.
Big
Thank you.
Deb, can I just hold that tiara up back onto the
Yeah.
camera for
I
me,
want you to
please?
get the full range of motion of it though, because it is now it's converted. see.
That's as they say in the coder community, that is a feature and not a bug.
Thank you.
It's an additional point of articulation.
Yes. And what sort of gems are in there? Do you have any idea? I can't really tell from a layman's perspective.
Is it real gold?
It's full gold. Yeah, solid.
We got some diamonds, some opals in there, maybe.
I think
it's a lot of brilliant
honestly
colors.
Probably cubic zirconia, but that's still again a feature, not a bug.
True.
That was adorable, by the way. That was such a little Debbie way of checking what kind of material it's made out of. Just like a little rascal biting a coin. You know,
it was on me. I actually was quality control for all the items that we sold. They made me take a bite out of every single baked good we sold.
So if it had the teeth marks, it was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. I got food poisoning several times. Oh, those were dark times, guys.
Well, Tom is our research machine here. Much like there was a show called Sports Machine that would come on at 2 a.m. at night, and they would play baseball highlights. But Tom is our research machine, and he's going to give us some highlights, I think, of what are some comparable items to this wonderful crown.
Okay.
I got to be honest with the Big Deb. We might need to find another sort of an angle to add to this crown, because even the top tier beauty pageant crowns with even a gem like a rhinestone, which I know is a low level beyond cubic zirconia.
That's not what these are. Mm-hmm.
Right. The rhinestone's definitely not even in the same category, but you got some stuff in here that's not doing so hot. Stuff that's in the range of, say, $75 to $90.
Sorry, 75,000.
75 flat.
7,500.
75. Like a $25 less than 100.
How many pennies?
I mean, I can't convert that much.
That'd be
pennies.
7,500 pennies. How many of those crowns do you have? If you have about 200 of those, you might be able to get yourself a used RV.
I gave a lot of them away.
Oh.
Honestly, I just kept one as safe keep. You know, like maybe I'll want the memories, but I don't. You know.
Did you
Sorry, Michael, you go ahead. I just thought of another scheme, but you go ahead and ask me a question.
Mine is not quite a scheme. It's more of a one-liner. Did you give the crowns away to people who would come onto your podcast as a gift?
How did you knew about my podcast?
Oh, well,
did you listen to my podcast?
Well, yes, of course.
Cakes on cakes.
Yes, I have the Stitcher app, and I subscribe to all the food brands, and I listen to all their content. It helps me.
God.
I have insomnia, so I play them usually before bed.
You know who's canceled?
Who?
Fruit Loop Toucan is canceled. Do not listen to his podcast.
He just because he just started a comedy theater. He just opened
Sorry, you go ahead. I feel like you got a one-liner cooking up there, Michael.
This is the longest one-liner in history. Wow.
If there's anybody who can pull off a one-liner that's a paragraph, it's my man Michael DeWitt.
I was just saying that the Toucan Bird had just opened a comedy theater, so that he was canceled. What's the state of the theater?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the theater's toast, honestly. He can take all that Fruit Loop money and go to hell.
Follow your nose right to fucking bankruptcy, am I right?
That's exactly that.
All right, I'm done with my one-liner.
I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of that food podcast, Kraft's Mac, Earoni, and Cheese. Cheesy love for your ears. Now, the scheme I was alluding to earlier before we went off on that podcast tangent. Do you have any of your old... Sorry, I'm trying to find the camera. Do you have any of your old snacks in a vintage box?
No. You know, I've been sugar-free for 3 years and vegan for 5, so I had to get away from all that stuff. I don't have any of that. Man, really.
Man.
I have these pistachios that are honey roasted. Could we make this a double, like, if this is a thing? I've eaten some of these. No? You guys...
You know what you might
I
be
just
better
sit
off
here
on,
thinking.
Deb? You know what you might be better off doing?
What?
Is getting back on the podcasting train.
Oh, it's going to make it so hard to go off the grid if I'm on a podcast.
But here's the beauty of the podcast. It's really the Outlaws art form. You can take that, you bring the radio anywhere, you be a nomad digitally. And
do you guys listen to that Pizza Bagels Kids podcast?
Is it him singing the Pizza Bagels theme song?
He does a different genre every week. He sings it just for 90 minutes. It's ridiculous. He has like 1 million subscribers.
You know, actually, I did listen to the episode when he sang the Pizza Bagel song in the style of Pavement. That was a fun one.
I mean, I still listen to that one where he does the Pizza Bagels song in the style of Skrillex.
Oh yeah, that one was that popped off. I think that went viral actually.
They play that here on the soundtrack at least once an hour. They do a lot of dubstep and a lot of deep house music.
I have a scheme.
You do?
I do have a scheme to jump onto Tom's scheme. Your
That's
podcast.
Good that you got a scheme because we're running out of time. So hit
this
us
is
with
a
your
one-line
scheme.
scheme.
Please, I need to buy this RV.
Your podcast is a murder mystery podcast to find out who murdered and buried Little Debbie's parents somewhere expensive that they purchased themselves. Every episode we get one step closer.
I mean, it was weird how they disappeared, but honestly, it gave me so much freedom.
They disappeared?
You know? Yeah, they just disappeared.
Oh my God.
But they did pay for their own plot of land.
I can't believe it took us all this time to get around to that callback and figure out that that's how you should make your money. People love true crime.
Did they buy a lot on Melrose in Los Angeles? Is that why it was such an expensive?
It's really just an air conditioned mansion that is basically functions as a tomb,
like a mausoleum.
A mausoleum, if you will. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in very good condition for being dead as long as they've been. So,
well, I look forward to.
I hope I didn't bring down the mood talking about my dead parents.
No, we're excited about it. It's fodder for the podcast.
Yeah. If anything, we helped. I think you helped lift our spirits.
Oh, good.
In the way that only talk about true crime can.
As a thank you, I'm going to mail you guys a half of this crown each. Okay?
Like a friendship
as a thank you
necklace.
Tom and I will each grab a side, and then we'll pull. Yeah. And whoever gets that center hang-off part on theirs, they get one wish.
That's right. Well, what would your wishes be? Sorry, I'm the interviewer now.
You're in podcast mode, Big
I'm in podcast mode. What would your wishes be? Let's close on that.
I would wish for all my debts to be erased.
That's a good one.
I would wish to find out what adult placed me in a basket and left me in an orchard when I was a child.
Wow. That was you.
You were
the apple baby.
Wait, there's a Wikipedia article about me?
Yeah, Apple baby.
I'm going to look this up, Tom. We have time, right? We have infinite time for me to pull up this Wikipedia article and read it.
How about you let me do the Wikipedia research,
okay,
and you and Big Deb figure out some stuff.
Okay, you're going to be a guest on my podcast, Apple Baby. I cannot wait.
Well,
I'll send you an email.
I'm excited to learn about myself on your podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely.
Big
Deb. Pleasure to be here. Have some cosmic brownies, y'all.
My God.
That was fun.
Michael, I think you might be Dutch. Dutch Apple Baby. It's right here on Wikipedia.